Hi, my colleagues. Welcome back to Career and Corporate Hub. Ngazi Nandipiko Dani Tlajwayo. I am currently on sabbatical leave, which actually makes me a stay-at-home mom now, or a housewife. Yeah, living abroad. So if you follow me on Instagram, or rather, there are actually videos that I took where I was talking about us relocating. My family and I relocated to. Now we live in a different country, and it's been a journey. It's been an experience. I think I'm enjoying this break that, I don't have to wake up and go to work. I think I'm enjoying the rest. This is like more of, I'm in a like slow down period where, I'm focusing more on myself. And I think I'm going to share a little bit maybe later in the year. I mean, it's December now. Probably we'll see when I'll share what I've been getting up to and how life has been. I think I must just do a Q&A about just living in Beijing. It's been 4 months now, I think, and a lot has happened within this 4 months. A lot of ups and a lot of downs as well. I think the downs that happened could have actually broken my spirit, but yeah, we fall, we get up and dust ourselves, and then we move on. So I would like to actually conclude on the series that I've been running for CV writing, job hunting strategy, interview preps. I think we've spoken a lot. We've spoken about a lot of things. So if you would like me to continue, just I think, if you pose questions, then I can answer those questions with a video. And today I thought, let's talk about the post that I posted on LinkedIn and also on TikTok, where I was saying I'm looking for 10 people on LinkedIn and 10 people on TikTok that I will be supporting with job hunting, So when we talk about job hunting, it's not just about CV review, it's also the strategy that you should follow when you are job hunting. So if you have been following this series, you would have then, probably gotten the information that we spoke about from the other videos. Yeah. It's actually hot. I'm feeling hot inside, and last time I checked outside it was -5 degrees. Like, it's very cold outside, but the sun is out, and so now, like, as I'm talking, I'm feeling like I'm suffocating. But anyway, I'll continue. So with the responses from those posts, I was quite disappointed, more especially on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is like a very professional platform where, a lot of people that are there should somehow, go there with an intention of networking, growing your career, just more things that are aligned with growth, and just looking at how a lot of people responded to that, post where I was saying that I'm looking for 10 people on LinkedIn, 10 people on TikTok that I'll be helping with, like a job hunting strategy, because a lot of people that I've helped have, they've been placed, and some were not working for the longest time, and some were working, they had qualifications, however they were working in like retail, maybe probably as a teller or in the floor, some in the floor, but they never really used their qualification, and it started with us just looking at the CV, aligning their skills that they've acquired from, where they are working, where a lot of people then felt like it is not aligned with their qualification. I mean, there is a way that you can align those skills with your CV as well. So a lot of people, when they do their CV, they don't look at skill alignment, qualification versus skills, which is very important that you should always look at from the qualification that I have. Is my skills aligned with that qualification? If it's not aligned, unfortunately, that could also be a disadvantage why you are not getting employed. I was looking at just there are some people that I've seen where they were saying that I've been unemployed for 4 years, I've been unemployed for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. And just looking at that, people have been unemployed for that period. If you've got a qualification, then there's definitely something that you're doing wrong that you could improve. And looking at the high unemployment rate in South Africa, do we then blame it on high unemployment rates that a lot of people are not getting hired because of then the aren't jobs? But now you look at people saying that I've never been called for an interview, yet I've got an honors degree, I've got this. So really it goes back to how you are job hunting. And when I looked at how a lot of people responded on LinkedIn then on that post, it was like, the first comment was, I'm interested, to be part of the 10 people that you'll be supporting. However, the comment was just, I'm interested. And I think this was a gentleman with a mechanical engineering, I think a BTEC or advanced diploma. I think, but that person had a mechanical engineering qualification, right? And I wanted to comment to say, okay, I'm going to support you, but just before I commented, I saw a whole lot of people saying the same thing. I'm interested. And it literally got me thinking that a lot of people are not getting hired because their story is not different. Like, they are not showing how they are unique from other people. Like, what makes you different from other people, from other applicants, let's all look at each other as competitors. If we are all job hunting, we are all competing against the same job. So now, how do you make your CV compete against the other CVs, of people with the same qualification? How do you make it, stand out? But now, if you then, for an example, your approach is the same as, okay, this is how the previous person did it, and then therefore I'm also going to do the same thing, And I looked at, I'm sure now that post is sitting on more than 100 comments, and they're all literally saying, I'm interested. So from that, how do you choose, the person that you can support if all comments are the same? Do you, and I was thinking, just do I close my eyes and say, I'm choosing this one, but it's all about the story that you tell. If there is no story behind it, then, nobody is really going to help you. So that's why now when you look at your situation to say that I've been unemployed for 2 years, I've been unemployed for 5 years, it's because your story is not different. Your CV does not say hire me. Your CV does not say much that, that elaborates that you are going to be able to do the job. So now if you then just do what other people are doing and you don't do it differently, then it becomes a problem. So it really has to be more on how you do your things differently. So when I saw that, I thought, maybe this is how we can conclude this series, just looking at how then a lot of people just follow what other people are doing. It's really important that you put a flavor in what other people are doing. If you feel like that's the approach you want to take, looking at job hunting strategy, obviously you use a CV. So then with a CV, if you're using a template that is similar to other people, then put a flavor that is going to make your CV stand out. Don't copy and paste. And because now when you submit that CV, it could be looking exactly the same as everyone else. That's why at this stage, haven't really, a lot of people have asked me to show my CV, right? And I'm not a big fan of showing my CV because I don't want you to use exactly the same thing. However, I do have templates that you can use as an example. From the first videos of this series, there are templates that I've also included them, that you can use as an example. And there are a lot of people who've used those templates and they're currently hired. However, there are also some sites where you could go and retrieve those templates, and just populate, create a CV for yourself. I've met a lot of people who've said that they gave their like somebody to do to create a CV for them. And when you look at the information that is there, like I'm just like, guys, did you pay for this? And they paid a lot of money, which is really sad. So it's quite disappointing that like they are scammers that can scam you, and because you're desperate, then you just pay. So I would really advise you that if you are then looking for a way to create a CV, please do check out websites that you can use for CV writing for yourself. You can do it for yourself, and I think you can also do them using your phone. Like you can use them using your phone, and if you are able to pay for a fee, you can be able to go to an internet cafe and do it yourself, instead of paying a fee. The fee that you could pay for somebody to do it for yourself, then go to the internet cafe, So I think it's really more on the meat that we put in when we are trying to like differentiate ourselves from other people. That's really what matters the most, on how, like, what is it that is different from other people. And just seeing that post and everyone saying that I'm interested, then it was just like, okay, now I see why you guys are not getting hired, or you're not getting any maybe opportunities. It's because of then that you're looking at, okay, this is how the first person did it, and I'll do exactly the same. And it's the same as I hear a lot of people saying that I'm not interested in this job because it's like there's somebody knocking. So but I didn't order anything. So usually they bring the stuff that we order by the door. So front desk brings the items that we order at our door. So now I'm hearing like go. I thought maybe somebody's knocking. So what was I talking about even? Oh my gosh, I think I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, this is basically going to be the last series. If there are no more maybe additional information that you would like me to add with regards to job hunting, however, if I think of something, I will create a video. So we're going to move into a different segment. We're going to talk about different things. For an example, if you've been in the same position for the last 5 years, how are you planning to position yourself in a how are you positioning yourself in a position where you can be promoted? So we're going to talk about that soon. And then we're also going to touch on how to create your own development plan, how to create your career roadmap. We are going to talk about all those things, because those are the things that help us to advance in our career. So career must always be continuously growing. It shouldn't be, I got a job, I'm happy, I'm sitting where I am. And another thing that I would really love to touch on is investing in your personal growth, because I know a lot of people, when they're at work, they are just working, but they're not looking at how can they grow from where they are to become the best version of themselves, which it's quite important that we also invest on that. So colleagues, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new here, please do subscribe if you really like the content, and share it if you are returning. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for watching. So be kind and gentle. Bye bye.